Greetings, peoples of the 2BUs. I hope you are well on this day of the I almost called it Sunday, but no, it's Saturday. Definitely Saturday. I'm doing well, Ethereon. I'm well, Jim. How are you both? I knew Jim was excited for this. Why this man loves to watch me play Stardew Valley so much is beyond me. Oh, look, it's my cheating file. I played for 41 minutes. Or never mind, I don't know how long I've played, but yeah, probably 41 minutes and I have 60,000 gold. Oh god, that's a terrible file. It needs to go away. Ladessa is my Joja file, and I hate that file because I feel so bad giving my money to Joja Mart. Ooh, it looks like it's raining out today. Sweet. I mean, this literally is geeky. We look like her. We probably sound like her. We went to university like her. And we are named after her. Oh yeah, heat doesn't sound fun. It's hot here too. It's only at 10 in the morning. It was 87 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's pretty quick, pretty warm, pretty quick. Yesterday was 100. I have a request for you. I need to make fresh cauliflower. Okay. Well, these are our crops, guys. What is going on in our world? It's been a long time since I played this file. Ooh, a cookout. That's lovely. Summer season. Oh, I have a cauliflower. Sweet. Who is that? Jody? Yeah. Oh, delivery. Okay, thanks, man. Gathering ore for Clint. Ooh, can we do that today? Let's give it a shot. Let's give the mines a shot. Always a good time to come is when when it's raining out. And I'm already used to having a horse on my main file, on my Switch. So, yeah, I'm moving a little slow. Okay, there is a questicle. That's one thing I hate about the rain. Ooh, fishing. Love doing that. One thing I dislike about the rain is that you lose music. And this music is great. And hey, Anima, how are you doing, my friend? Oh, wow, we have 78, what are you called? Salmon berries. Nice. Two over here. There. Good. Hey, Mage. Dude, Mage, I've seen you do 3 Dragon Quest Builder streams since your initial stream on Sunday. I mean, it's clear to say you are loving that game, and I am just so glad because I'm loving watching you play. Obviously, I'm at work while you were doing the other stream, so I couldn't watch, but I did, I have started watching. I'm like halfway through the second stream, and you know, I'm gonna finish them over time. Just hard to, you know, meet all the times in a single go. Yeah, I mean, it's just a lovely game. So to me, it looks like it probably is better than number 1. It just looks smoother, which is always good. You know, like more refined. And that's always a good thing. Ooh, bubbles. I need a better sword. That took entirely too long. Alright, there we go. Copper, that's what we're here for. For Clint, we need 25. Okay, that's a solid 3 right away. And followed by 1. Alright. Seriously, where's the music? I'm a little upset. Yeah, the stream got delayed by half an hour. It was supposed to start at 10 a.m. and now it's 10:30 a.m. So, boom! Had to take Miss Pants to the vet for a checkup from the surgery she had a few weeks ago. And the vet says she's healing up quite well. So that's good. We had to get her a different kind of food because she wasn't eating hers. But, you know, that's what it is. It's what happens when you switch food. You know what? I hate these things. Ah! I'd say before the new story format of Dragon Quest ability and only early game. Do you get experience for just killing monsters. I thought I saw. I think I heard you talk about it in your first stream as well as in a trailer for the game. If so, that's lovely, because I was not a fan of the XP system in number 1. And I've thought about Let's Playing the game, but I don't think I will. It's too sandboxy for me to do as a Let's Play, I think. Go away. Stop existing. Thank you. Yeah, so that's pretty sweet, giving you that classic XP acquisition. And is the music / sound to voice good? Because, I don't know, I'm going to turn my personal volume up because I like this game. A terrible weapon. Stop being alive. Awesome. Thank you, sir. Was it this? No, must have been up here. You know, we need to get our mining up a little bit. And it's not even moving. Ooh, but foraging's almost level 4. That's good. Oh no, an infestation. I don't have a weapon for that. I wonder if I have a better weapon and I just didn't bring it. I want to say at level 15 you get a better weapon than what I have. If only I had a staircase. Still want to play Overwatch. It's been a while. There we go. That's dead. You just cooked your... What? I just cooked my parents? Oh. Crystal, you and your carnivorous... You and your cannibalistic ways. Random question, but has anyone seen the new Aladdin movie? And if so, is it any good? Because I have not seen it. Hey, British. Long time no talk to you. Just kidding. We recorded 3 episodes of The Farces last night. And might I say, they were mighty fine episodes. Mighty fine. We may or may not have progressed in the storyline. I know those spoilers are crazy. I'll try to relax. We may or may not have gotten into Pokemon battles. Oh, I know, right? No, I'm just spoilers. Oh, hey. It's cute. So that's what we need to do to get the new weapon, I think. Ooh, a bunch of coal right here. I'm editing the episode from last night. Is it beautiful? Or is it just gorgeous? By the way, I uploaded all the stuff you need for the week to the drive already, so you should be set. Bug meat will be great for fishing. Yay, we can finally leave. Oh, yeah. That sucks. You can't find someone you trust to babysit. Get Mage to babysit. He loves Freya so much, he's got to be a great babysitter. The best babysitter. Oh, that was quick. Usually these types of floors, though, have, Yep, they have ore, so... And that's the main reason we're here right now is ore. Need it, and it ends today. Oh my gosh, we only have 8? Oh my gosh! I bet you're terrible. Jeez, Mage, why does your sister even trust you? Ooh, that rock had ore. That's lovely. Get off of me! I wonder if that trick still works. Nope. Go away. Go away. You're just a waste of time. Well, I guess you helped me get the kill the insects quest in the Adventures Guild done. That's something. That's something. You're her only option. That is lovely. Freya sounds like a good kid, though. I mean, you seem to like her, which is good. I wish I was a good uncle. I'm terrible. Like, I, I mean, I know I live in Colorado. My brother lives in California, though. In like a week or two, he moves to Arkansas for some reason. But I spent a little bit of time. Like, I've met my nephew, who's now like 5, I think 4 or 5 times. And I have a 2-year-old niece who I've never met. Because I am terrible at visiting family. We've talked about this stuff. It's just different for me to visit family, but you know, it's still sad when I think about it. Like it's not what it should be. Ooh, good. We opened one up. So right when we finish with all these boxes in barrels, we will be able to skedaddle. Ah! Geeky is having a hard time hitting stuff. Well, I mean, I'm trying. I'm on a time schedule here, man. I have all my goods, sir. I'm going to have them done tomorrow morning. Are we free to chat myself? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I guess I'll talk to Mage. I'll suppose. Ooh. Hard lumber stuff. You say something, Eagle. What? Yeah, that's correct. Right. Yes. What? If I remember right, you're north of... Yeah, okay. Sorry. Really hard for me to keep... Ooh, be a weapon. Yes! Yes, now we don't suck. Oh, that's a huge upgrade. Honestly, get the hell off of my... I don't want you. I sound enthusiastic. Yeah, I'm the most enthusiastic. No, I mean, British and I talked about it last night. I think it's good stuff. But, I'm just having a hard time concentrating right now. Because I've yet to have my coffee, because we were out of creamer. And so, I don't drink black coffee, sorry. But yeah. Oh no, am I not gonna make it? Gosh, that's a lot of those. Oh, well, we're a lot stronger now. 'Cause I'm stronger than yesterday. That just happened. Deal with it. Any ore? Okay, there's ore there and ore there, so we'll eat a salmon berry. I did have an idea because I'm super smart. Like, oh my gosh. I'm not here to fight, leave me alone. I mean, I should fight, but I'm not here to fight. Or you turn into a bee thingy. Hate those things. Ah! What I'm thinking is I can end this stream slightly earlier than planned. And Mage and British and I can have a little chit-chat about all the porn we're going to watch together. That's exactly what's going to happen. It's going to be weird, but we're doing it for the people. We're all going to get into the reaction videos trend that's been going on lately, but for high-quality pornography only. Oh, wait! Come on, British. You record with me. You know what my commentary can devolve into real fast. I think if you do one... I think it works, right? It does. Sweet. Okay, so we're cheating here, guys. Get rid of it. Drop it. Boom. Done. So you have to drop one at a time, and that way it lets you just cheat, basically. I'm sure I misheard you, but did you just reference high quality? I did reference high quality pornography. Mage, British, and I are gonna start new channels together called the Banger Bros, and we're gonna review high quality pornography on the channel. So That's the new thing, guys. That's the new thing. Why do you guys let me talk? It's not a good idea. Because this is what happens. A soda pop? I don't want a soda. 3 guys and a computer. Good thing I'm not monetized, huh? That's why we're starting a new channel. 260 bucks from Clint. Good job, British. Good idea. Beats the Banger Brothers. Once on the internet, doesn't leave. Fact. Facts of life. If I ever do monetize my channel, I'll have to click that mature button because I curse way too much. You know, Disney can't monetize on this channel. Would not recommend it. Here's that one. I think I already have a forge, so let's keep that. Away. Alright. That's dealt with. Do I not have a... Huh. Maybe you have to get to a certain level for Clint to be like, yo, dog. Oh, God, that was my first sip of coffee all morning. Oh, my God, that was so good. So good. I just watched the Doctor Who episode where they go to kill Hitler. Good episode. Lots happens story-wise in that one. Alright, we're not going to the mines today because the spirits are all pissed off. Go. Wah, 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 wah. My rendition of this tune, guys, you like it? It was the best. As I tell lady friend, best in town, ain't no one better around. That's what I say to her, because she's best in town and ain't no one better around. Has some of you noticed that sometimes when you, until you leave your farm, the music doesn't start? I hate that. So maybe that's just on the Switch. The Switch has a lot of bugs. I honestly don't recommend Stardew Valley on the Switch unless you just really, really want a mobile version of it, because it's glitchy in a bad way. Oh, good. A ton of stuff finished, so I don't have to water all of it. Going from spring into summer, we're going to upgrade our watering can, because this is ridiculous. I also planned a lot more. Oh, these are strawberries, aren't they? Did we already do the strawberry festival? Oh, we're gonna be so rich, people. For spring, for summer. Great. And I just got a text message. It could be a sext. I don't know if it's British Eagle being like, "What up, pimp? How you doing?" He growls at me sometimes. It's kind of gross. Not gonna lie. 10/10, don't recommend. His pants are okay. You're fine. She's complaining. Because she had to go to the vet today and she didn't like it. She hates her carrier. Can't blame her. It doesn't look comfy or spacious. But, as Mage would say, it's gotta be done. Early Stardew watering is tedious. Yeah, it is, but it's fine. I don't mind it. It's just, since I did so many crops, which I don't normally do this early on, it just uses so much energy. I need to go up that foraging to level 4. That'll be nice. And since it's still spring, I want to go see if there are more salmon berries to just pick up. Because I have 76, but you can go through those pretty quick when you start delving into the mines. It's kind of bananas. And part of me wants to plant all this area that's fertilized with turnips, but I'm like, I don't want to water them. Is that okay with British sexting you? British comes across as an aggressive sexter. He is. He's a very aggressive sexter. I'm glad it comes across. Jim, some of our conversations don't get recorded, and we definitely regret it because they're... Yeah. Some of our conversations are just like, why did we not record that? That was golden. I mean, I hold back when I record. I'm not gonna lie. I could be so much worse. Oh, yesterday was Friday. I didn't frickin' come see the traveling merchant. I'm dumb. Poop stains. Oh well. Oh well. Just looking for salmon berries. Ooh, horseradish. That gave us a lot of experience actually, so if we get a patch of sweet onions, we'll be set. Or spring onions, sorry. Kind of hats. Just that one, I don't like that one. Each one I do like. Careful. Because I'm lazy, Mage and Ethereum, what time is it for you guys? Is it like 5? Or about to be 5 or something? I know, she's there Friday and Sunday. I like to catch her both because I want to stock up on coffee. I want to be a coffee farmer, guys. Serious, we need like one more thing. A level. Oh, let's go see Lewis. I want to make friends with him. Oh, okay, about to be 6. Gotcha. So you are 7 hours ahead of me. Very good. Wait, what did you want me to catch, sir? Anchovy. That's definitely the ocean. Definitely the ocean. I like to believe that these two boys are gay for each other. Because Stardew Valley is a very accepting place. Why can't they be? Let's go fishing. Each and every one of you, I'd like you to tell me what is your favorite aspect of Stardew Valley. Mine is a combination of the fishing and the music. Those are mine. To me, especially when you fish in the ocean, you just get that breeze sound. And it's just nice. Just nice. If I could catch a frickin' fish. Thank you. Oh, right. Our level's low, so my bars... I'm used to my bar being, like, massive. Because I'm fully maxed on my main game. That's a herring. Not what we're looking for, but whatever. Whatever. Maybe we can get fishing 3. The graphics. I mean, to be honest, the graphics are just nice and nostalgic. And let's be honest, our character looks exactly like Geeky Tess. So, I mean... if you can get that kind of realism in a game, that's solid. Alright, 1 anchovy. We need 2 more. Personally find my favorite part of the star to be the font of the... Really? That's one thing, Mage, I've always admired about you through watching your Let's Plays, is that you have very unique things that you pick up on games. Like, I always loved game music and I always loved Chrono Cross music, but in so many other games, the music was always like a background thing for me, which is odd as a musician. And so I never fully appreciated it. And then through watching, like, especially your Final Fantasy IX Let's Plays, because yes, I watched them both, twice each. Just the appreciation of music and the pointing out of like this and that was just like helped me learn to appreciate music in games better. And now I'm feeling like I'm getting so much more. I mean, I would not put it past you, Mage, to really like the font. And that's why I stand by everything I just said. I want to read chat right now, but obviously I'm fishing. Another herring. More kids watching. Ah! Alright, I'll watch my language. I actually really want to Let's Play Final Fantasy IX, but like I'm just so worried that I can't do as good of a job as you, because I just don't know it as well. But I would like to also Let's Play Final Fantasy VIII, because that's my favorite one of the PlayStation 1 games. And I would play it very differently than you, because Mage, you did a lot of grinding with cards early game to get yourself really strong, and I don't actually like that approach for myself, because I feel it takes away the progression to an extent. Like, I mean, that thing is though, like with Final Fantasy IX, I just don't know it that well, and that's the problem. Like, I would do I would want to do Chocobo Hot and Cold, all that stuff, and you know, I just worry that I'd mess it up somehow. But for 8, I definitely just have a very different take than you, where I don't grind so much in that game. One, because levels don't really matter. I grind draw. I draw grind. That's what I do in that game. I love to draw magic. So I'd be like, well, I'll see you guys in a little bit. I'm gonna go draw 100 of everything from everything that lives here. But I don't like the card grinding thing. Miss Pants, what is it? What is it? What? Miss Pants. Can you guys hear her? She is just yelling up a storm. Oh, that's the thing. I really want to wait for the remaster to do that. But of course, I'll have to compete with you doing the remaster, so it's like, ha! I just like taking the game a little slower is all. And to me, doing it via not grinding the card system allows you to do that. Only 90 bucks, but hey, I think we made him like us. Also, I want him to be our friend. A gift, thanks. Yep. Speaking of, what are our friendships looking at? Okay, I've been doing Lennis, so we already gave him something. That's good. We might go into the farm thing tomorrow. Farm the mines. How much money do we have? Not that much. See, I'm not big on challenge runs. I feel like I should buy stuff just to maximize, but... Oh, isn't it Linus? I think it's Linus. I said Linus on accident. I typically call him Linus. I don't know why I said Linus. So I won't be doing quite an overboard with that. Well, fine, mage. Grinding kind of makes the game slow to crawl for the longest time, though. Yeah. I just don't find grinding in 10 fun and or necessary just because of how our monsters scale with you. That I'm just like, it's not the same as in other games. So I need one of you, one of you, one of you. You. I like to keep things. Okay, I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes. Yeah, I went there. Fucking went there. Let's have a pretty decent money make. Oh, nope. Need you. I'll keep the spring onions, TBH. They're super easy thing to give Linus. You said Linus interestingly, so I won't be doing, which threw me off as a kid. Really? That's why you grind without leveling to 8. Yeah, I mean, that's what I mean. You grind the stats via, like, what I really want to do is a GF run. Like, that would, to me, would be interesting. I mean, the thing is, it would unfortunately get really repetitive because it would be just like, oh, soul summoning again. But I mean, I feel like a GF run could be interesting, but would people want to watch that? Where what I mean by a GF run is basically all I would use is GFs. Jody, are you in the kitchen? She's always in the kitchen. Stop being a stereotype. Whatever. I always try to make a game hard if I play it. Yeah. I mean... Yeah, the animations are really long, especially if you're focusing on them. You have to do the boost mechanic the whole time. So, that's the only thing I'm just like... I wouldn't want to have to sit there and, like, edit speed up into every attack of the game. And it wouldn't always be viable either, like, you know? I mean, I don't know. Like, I want to wait for the remake, but I obviously worry about competing with Mage's viewership at the same time, because I would lose. And, like, I don't know. I just don't know. I mean, and besides, my next Let's Play is going to be Dragon Quest VII, so I'm really excited to do that one, because that's going to be great. I am super stoked to play that game. I know Mage will be watching that one because he's fucking in love with Dragon Quest. I've just becoming more and more in love with the series as time's gone on because it is a beautiful game. I need to clean up my farm. Holy crap. Maybe we'll do that for the next few days. I just want to go to the Adventurers Guild real quick to both get that little quest out of my catalog, well as well as sell the sword. Why wouldn't people watch both? I don't think. I mean, would someone want to watch the same game and the same story progression at the same time? Um, that's my thing. I just don't know. Like, I often overthink this YouTube thing. Um, yeah, that makes sense to watch some of it, because that's the thing. I know nothing of the game. I haven't watched a Let's Play. I haven't played it, so it's going to be completely blind for me. I'm very excited about that. Come to the Adventurers Guild and sell your crap. All right. Do it makes you happy. Here's a game. Be something to enjoy watching for sure. Nice. But yeah, I just don't know. Because like I said, I kind of want to do a GF run, but I don't know how interesting that would or would not be. Because I do watch you and Mage both concurrently, Soul. I would probably not want to watch the same game. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying, because I try to do things in a style that I would enjoy, and so much of how I run my YouTube channel is based around how I enjoy watching other channels, because I pull from other people for influence, as well as just what do I enjoy. If I don't enjoy that, why would I do that kind of thing? But no, I'm not gonna do Dragon Quest in place of Eternal Darkness. Um, it's an RPG, so it's gonna take Ni no Kuni's spot, and Ni no Kuni is kind of almost done. Probably got like 10, 15 episodes left. I mean, Ni no Kuni is not as long as Dragon Quest 8, so yeah. I've done Dragon Quest 8 already. It's just not nearly as long. Not really. I watched 3 different Dragon Quest 11 LPs at release. Wow. Ooh, a charcoal kiln. Ooh, fishing up. 1 second, guys. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, I had to get tissue paper. My nose has been running. Let's see. Have you planned what's next after Grimrock is over? No, I've not. I'm not really. I watched. Okay, would you ever do a Pokemon Snap live stream? That's actually one of the very. That is actually what might be after Grimrock. I really want to do Pokemon Snap. I just need to talk to Mage real quick about the emulator he used for Ocarina of Time. Didn't realize you were that close to Ni no Kuni, but yeah, do what you want if the urge to do. You're the fisherman of our farm. That's for damn sure. I can do it. Yeah, I'm good at fishing in this game. I love it. And hello, Telly. Telly, I'm very glad to see which trait you took, by the way, in our Pathfinder game. Ooh, radish salad. I think that would be a really good one for you. And one of us can pick up Thessalonian anyways. Good humor, little extra luck. So we might enter the mines today. Project 64. Yeah, so I need to download that. Ooh, it's a day of harvest. You get a harvest, and you get a harvest. Everyone gets a harvest. Should have named our character Oprah. God, I love the sound. Listen to that. This is literally to me one of my favorite things. Not just the music, but the satisfying sound of plucking a crop. Just, oh. It's just so nice. Oh my goodness, we have so many strawberries. On the game train, the fishing from the Yeah, and that's the thing. That's why I love the fishing so much in this game, is because it is this exact same mechanic as Breath of Fire 3. Just vertical instead of horizontal. Um, but I will say I miss the, hey, yeah, great. The voice and the fishing minigame of Breath of Fire 3 is hilarious. I honestly, I already miss Breath of Fire 3. I don't always talk about it like I do Chrono Cross and Radiata Stories, but it really is one of my favorite games of all time. And I think I talked about that when I Let's Played it, but I already miss that Let's Play. Like I'm so happy with how I did it. I feel I did a good job at showing the game off, as well as showing a unique style playthrough of making Ryu a mage. And it was just so great to finally fully explore that game, because for some reason as a kid, I'd always get right to the end and not finish it, because I've been to the Desert of Death multiple times, but never Myria Station, or Myra Station. Oh yeah, I completely agree with you. Yeah. So, I mean, I'm just really glad I did that game, because also when I looked up Let's Plays, there were not a ton. So it's one of those things of, like Radiata Stories, maybe it'll start to get big, which would be cool. Yeah, it's stream day, Kelly. That's why we're streaming. Oh, I'll tell you what, I'm over here streaming, man. You don't want to ask me why I'm streaming. I'm like, boy, I'm right here. My boomhauer is getting worse. I need to watch King of the Hill again. It's been a few years. It's been, I lived in San Diego last time I watched it, so it's been close to 10 years since I've watched the show. Wow. I was still living at that place, and so I moved from there first, and then, yeah, so it's been 9 to 10 years since I've actually watched King of the Hill. Shame on me. Oh, I'm glad you liked it, Mage. I can tell you of a game that has the next to no LPs on its soul. What is it? I mean, I'm not just going to do something for the idea of being like one of the few. I have to enjoy what I'm doing. You're an ugly color of green. You need to be that one. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And as Quiet Riot says, it makes me money. And I don't know why. Okay, let's take that. Don't need that. Or that, or that. Reorganize the goods. Oh, wait, where's my axe? Oh, I was like, where the fuck is my axe? Like, I need some Gimli up in here, dog. And my axe. That looks like a good thing to me. Actually, let's put these two next to each other. Shadow Madness. I have never heard of that. What do you have digitally, Kelly? I wasn't. It's hard to pay attention when I'm playing this game because I just like it so much. Ooh, got some ore. Or not ore, coal. Oh, King of the Hill, nice. Yeah, I mean, I have Hulu and you can watch it all on there too. I don't really want to have TV shows on my computer. It, just sounds cumbersome. Videos take up enough space. Meantime, Shadow Madness before you like Final Fantasy Shadow. Oh, it's like Final Fantasy VII. Interesting. I really need to clean up this farm. Like, holy crap. Like, I'm not going to cut this grass until I have a silo, because that is a lot of grass. A lot of hay, sorry. Also, that tree's not fully budded yet, so I'm not... Oh, gosh, I'm already... we can eat. That's what we have the salmon berries for. I need to upgrade this stuff. I really do. I love coffee. Someone remind me of Shadow Madness in the Discord throughout the day, and I will definitely look into it, because I also really want to do the Shadow Hearts games since I loved Kudelka so much. Like, I know gameplay-wise they're supposed to be really different, but just how the story went about, it's a thing I'd really love to be more a part of, because you know how I love me some Lovecraft, which is why I'm playing Eternal Darkness. And God, here's how much I'm enjoying that game. As of Wednesday, I already recorded everything to be uploaded this coming week. Okay, so a shorter one. It's actually really refreshing to play a shorter game sometimes. I still really want to play the Gundam RPG too, because I never finished that as a kid. I found it an interesting idea to have Gundam. It's kind of like the reason I did the Mega Man RPG, which obviously wasn't that successful as a Let's Play for me, but you know, it's not a bad game. Not a bad game at all. I really hope people will give the Mega Man X Command Mission a shot, because it's a good game, and I think I did an alright job on it, but it was blind, obviously, so I missed a few things, I'm sure, but I did everything but the final super boss, just because it was just this repetitive grind. Like, you just fight him again and again, you just get stronger and stronger each time. I was like, this isn't fun. I was just like, I'm not gonna do it just to do it. I'm not gonna do it if it's not fun. Oh, Grandpa's like hidden over here? That's super cool. That's super cool. I dig that. I like the Scarecrow? What Scarecrow are we talking about? Oh, there's a party member that's a Scarecrow. Gotcha. See, that's what made me love Chrono Cross so much as a kid, was that you get such unique party members like Fun Guy. The pun started early with this kid, because he's walking mushroom. Pip, who I used in the Let's Play. Turnip, as well as I used Let's Play. Iris, who was a mermaid. I loved her. Just so many good character choices. To me, character choices can make or break a game. Some games can be great story-wise, but they have so few character choices, or the characters are just kind of bland that they're like, meh. My favorite farm layout, 8 regenerating heart. Oh, yeah. I picked this one. I think people picked it, but I said I wasn't going to do the... So what's it called? The river one, because I had done that on the Switch, and honestly, I didn't like it. Oh, hey, Miss Pants. Oh, wait, it's Sunday. I need to go see the traveling merchant. Or I forget. I also need to get back into Dark Souls. Kelly really wants me to do Dark Souls, and I want to as well. Such a great series. And I know what I said I wasn't going to do 2, but I'm going to do 2. Don't worry. I was just frustrated for the night because I got my ass kicked. I was like, son of a bitch. I mean, because mechanically the gameplay is so different than the other two. Because you got to keep in mind, Miyazaki did not make Dark Souls 2. He made Dark Souls 1 and 3. He let another company do Dark Souls 2. So it's more of a Souls-born game. Souls-like game as opposed to a Souls game. It's weird, but it's what it is. Rhubarb seeds. Wow, you usually can't get those until second year, but it's too late now. Buy them. Cheese, cauliflower, and some rhubarb. Goat milk, cheddar, large egg. Ooh. Have you guys heard that? That was my phone telling me that. I need to check my text messages. If it's lady friend, I do want to know what's up. Oh, Jesus. That's a lot of money. 350 bucks. She had to get new tires today. And yesterday she had to get new shocks, which was like $1,000. So she's unfortunately had to spend a lot of money in this past week on car maintenance. Oh. But she's getting there. She's working real hard on getting her student loan stuff paid away, so she's on a good run. A good track. God, I can't speak. He's a robot? I want to play this Shadow Madness. Is it PlayStation 1, 2, PlayStation 88 and a half? I clearly have a GameCube now on Dolphin. So that's exciting. I mean, are there many good RPGs on GameCube though? Because Want to say not really. Okay, PS1, very cool. I haven't used my PSX emulator for a while. Let's get like 3 more trees done. Probably call it a night. Oh, okay, that's what I should do. I've got all those fertilized things. I will at least plant the um mystery seeds or the mixed seeds, sorry. That'll be good. I have Tales of Symphonia on Steam, so I could do it through that. And I'd rather do it through Steam than not, because even though I don't care much about achievements, I might as well get them if I can, right? Like that's a way to think about it. Fucking trellis. I hate the trellis. On the GameCube, there's a Tales of Symphonia and port of Skies of Arcadia. This Skies of Arcadia sounds so familiar. As Ozzy Osbourne said in his very first song of his very first solo album, "Don't ask me, I don't know." I love Ozzy. Man, that got me into heavy metal. I heard Gets Me Through on MTV back when they actually played music. And I asked my brother, hey, what kind of music is that? He's like, oh, that's metal. I was like, I like this. It's good. And then other friends showed me Iron Maiden, stuff like that afterwards, and I was like, metal! Great. Basically how my childhood went. Yeah, it makes more sense for the seeds to be in here. Alright, let's go have a little sleep. I've got more energy. I gotta use it up. Skies is a great game. Why? I mean, Skies of Arcadia sounds incredibly familiar to me. Wait, you're not fully done, so don't cut down trees, by the way, guys, that are not fully done, because they will grow into their own tree. In my main file, I'm actually harvesting, what's it called? Maple syrup, and I'm making a good chunk of money off of it by just running past it from time to time. A little bit of an investment in the beginning, but it definitely pays off. Alright, we've got 1 more mixed seeds to plant and water, and then we can go to bed for the night. Good, now it looks a little more balanced, too. There we go. Got a lot of wood, too. I want to say we've already built the bridge at the beach. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure we did it. See, one thing though is like when games get like steampunky, I get less interested. Ooh, what do we do? Animal products or crops? My main game I did rancher. I think. But I kind of want to be like a crops-oriented farmer in this game. What do you guys think? Rancher or tiller? Telly says crops. Want other crops? All right, I saw 2 crops. A sky pirate to be exact. That makes me think of not dark, Alundra 2. Wow, we made 6 grand today. Here's the thing. I liked Alundra 2. I would love to let's play Alundra, but oh my god, is that game hard. It's like, you know, PlayStation's version of Zelda, but hard. Wait, is it going to rain 2 days in a row? America! Idly perturbed. Fishing pole, yeah. Drop it like it's hot. Oh, mage, that is, oh, why is that not my title? Wow. Thanks, Dad. Oh, it's Dad. See, I've not played a female before. Normally it's Mom, so I guess Dad takes care of the daughter and Mom takes care of the son. That's adorable, actually. Oh, this must be from the bundle we completed. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Who here in chat listens to hip-hop and or rap? I don't, by the way. Dude, seriously, we did have a week in. Oh, it's a new week, too, so I can go... Get away from my crops, bitch! So we can go give Linus, God, why am I doing that? Linus some stuff. Well, shit, remember, yeah, that, and then Telly said... or Theron said, yeah, Lendra's more adult version. You know, it's far more adult. I mean, mechanically, it's harder, especially for, you know, the back then version. 3 copper ore from worms, okay? Um, and then story-wise, it's far more adult. And it's got, I don't want to call everything that has to do with dreams Lovecraftian, but he is the one that really started the whole dreams are just another subset of reality concept. So Alundra technically has some Lovecraftian themes to it. And we all know how I feel about Lovecraft. I basically would marry the man, except he is terribly racist. I listen to both hip hop and rap. I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. Are you thinking of yeah, I keep thinking of Linux. That's why. That is literally why. Deeper in the... Oh, did we let the thing expire already? Go kill 4 slimes. Poopsicles. Shoot. There are some fish that we can only get during the rain. Wait, do we only... Okay, there we go. I was like, we have to have... There's some fish you can only get during the rain. And wow, I've not done any of this? Therion or someone, can you look up what fish I can only get in the rain during spring? That I need for the bundle, I should say. Oh god, I have so much crap. I need to go sell it. But I do not like selling to Pierre. Because I like seeing how much money I make at the end of the day. This is some really bad routing. 8 slimes, okay. Day or tomorrow, we'll go do that. Ah, my nose. So apparently this is the game I should stream all the time because I have a good amount of viewers for it. And I'd be okay with it. Wow, the harvesting on today is insane. I should go south. I'm going to harvest while hopefully Ethereum is looking it up because I abuse his kindness. Sorry. Let's get rid of all this stuff. Yeah, probably keep that just to have 5. Honestly, I should keep all that for energy's sake. Ah! Bad decisions were made! Sorry for sniffing into the mic. I typically try to mute myself before I sniff, but I didn't. I did not! Bullshit, Lisa, I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. Something about that movie sucks. Ooh, I want a cuppa. I mean, I have coffee, but I'd still go for tea. Rain's making you feel cozy. Well, it's going to be raining again tomorrow. So that's actually lovely. We have... Oh my gosh, look at all these. Oh. Apparently there's a hack or a glitch to get nothing but gold star ones of these. And it comes down to having a gold star one in your inventory whilst your inventory is full. And only having a gold star spring onion, no other types of spring onions in your inventory. And then just keep trying to harvest until it finally picks one. Because every time you harvest, it randomly generates if it's going to be what its level is. And so you do that, and so you'll just keep trying to harvest until it finally says, okay, you can have a gold one. So apparently that's a little hack that I think is really neat. A little glitch, I should say. And it's a little thing. Okay, for the bundle, eel in the ocean when it's raining, and catfish and shad in the river. Okay. Let's go... Gosh darn it! I don't have my rod. Good thing it's raining tomorrow. Ugh. Wow, just so much foraging today. But I mean, look at us. We're already about 75% into level 5, and we just got to level 4. So that's great. In my main file, I have the foraging perk where every foraging thing I pick up is purple, which is amazing. But I don't know if I'll do that in this game. Oh yeah, right there. Okay, so I hate shad. I didn't know catfish was in the spring. Oh, fucking in my Switch playthrough, I couldn't complete the community center because I forgot to get catfish in first spring, and so I had to uh wait until the next spring, and I was done with everything else. So that kind of, or actually no, I'm still not done. I still have to do pomegranate and something else. So let's go for the catfish first, or catfish and shad. And do either of them have like specific times? I thought an eel was night fishing. So don't they have to be like after 6 o'clock? And if I remember right, if you get a perfect cast, it increases your odds of getting a gold star fish. So, because the type of fish you get depends on how far out you go. So there's also a glitch that lets you walk anywhere. And so if you just walk out in the ocean, oops, I want that. There we go. I'll definitely forgo a perfect for a chest because I've gotten some clean. I've gotten a shard, a prismatic shard from a chest before. I'll take coal too. I mean, 6 coal is a lot. Hey Soul, hey Soul, hey Soul. We should do co-op. I just worry about co-oping stuff because it's volume. Always hard. And plus, we couldn't share screens, so you would have to stream yours, I would stream mine. People would have to like watch both, mute one. It's I don't know. I don't know. Sorry. I just like things to be really... Ooh, catfish already. Sweet. I like things to be as close to perfect as it can be. Okay, so I'm going to... Oh, good. Till 2 a.m. I thought you were going to say 2 p.m. Good. So we got the catfish. We need a shad now. Well, that's the thing. Then they wouldn't be able to see your stream. That's why I'd rather do like a co-op Let's Play, where we do what British and I are doing now, where we have both screens on the screen, so people can see exactly what both people are doing. Smallmouth bass, come on, shad! When you say shad, it just sounds like you're talking about some douchebag named Chad, whose parents decided to like name him Shad. I actually had a job once where I met the wife. She was interviewing me, and she's like, "Yeah, I'd like you to meet my husband Shad." And I said, "Chad." She's like, "No, Shad." And I was just like, "Oh," and she looked at me funny. I know I did that with Echo, but that was my first time, and I with Stardew, I'd rather people be able to see everything that's going on because, like, especially when Telly and I play together, like, we play very differently than each other, so I'd much rather it just be able to see everything, you know, because I do a ton of fishing, especially with Telly because Telly can man the farm, and then I do a ton of fishing and make us a ton of money in the early game, and there's our shed. Ton of money in the early game, and then we can't get eel till 4, so we'll just keep fishing here. And so it's just a really we work really well together, and also I think I'd want to wait till that update comes out where we have different wallets, because that would be interesting. I don't like that update. I hope you have the option because I'd rather share a wallet, to be honest. But I don't know. But yeah, I'd rather just do like a Let's Play in the style that British and I do our verses, where you can see both screens. Because if we go into the mines together, you'd see us both possibly on different levels, which we do sometimes. Like at one point, Telly and I were playing together, and we were in the mines, and I think I was forging forward, and she was fighting, or vice versa. And so it was just really cool to be like, okay, I was just finding the ladders, and she was clearing stuff out, killing the monsters, getting the ore, because, you know, we were focusing on different skills as well. Like, you know, it was also really hacky because I could upgrade the watering can while she still had her watering can. All right, I need to get to the ocean now because it's 4:20. Ha! Huh. So mature, I know. Now let's hope I can catch an... It fell out of the sky. Ooh! Library book! Also, let's go over here real quick. Pick up all this stuff. I finally got married for the first time in my Switch file. I married the weird girl. Shit, what's her name? The blue-haired one. The hippie that loves her crystals. Want some crack? Alright, eel, let's do this. That's not an eel. That's the thing is, when I play this game enough, by watching the fish move here, I can typically figure out what they are, which is probably pretty sad, but it's what it is. Also, fun fact, this pier has a higher chance of getting higher quality fish, like silver and gold, because it is further out from the land. So keep that in mind. Yeah, Oates and I haven't gotten married yet, but I do have plans of proposaling in the quasi near future. I want us to be together for over 2 years first. That's just something I feel is a good idea. And we're hitting that 2-year mark in November. So we're not too far off to where I have to start getting super nervous and figuring out what I want to do. Because, hold on, let me turn around and make sure she's not, like, home and I haven't heard her, like, just walk in. Let me just finish this fish. Okay, she's not here. So I don't know if I want to just do it at home, nice and simple, while we're just relaxing, or having dinner, or just something, because we're both very not outdoorsy. Like, we don't want to do it in front of people thing. My other thought is to, when we go to our pho restaurant, is to have the waiter bring it out with our soup. Because we have a really good connection with the waiter at our pho restaurant. He's always, oh, eel already, wow. He's always asked us how we do, you know, like 2 weeks after Miss Pants went to the vet, he's asking, like, hey, how's your cat doing? You know, he remembers. And it's really nice to be a regular at a restaurant you really like, where the waiters are really kind, and you actually form, you know, a connection with them where you talk to each other about your lives, your families. You know, I know about his kids, he knows about us and stuff. That's the thing, I wouldn't put it in the food. I'm not going to put a ring in a bowl of scalding pho. But, you know, that's the other option that I'm thinking about. A great option would have been to do it at Ren Fair, because she loves Ren Fair, but since that's a lot of people, she would not have enjoyed that at all. So, yeah, I just gotta wait and see. Um, she doesn't know I'm planning it, but we've talked about being married and how I was like, I've been like, I'd totally marry you. You know, she smiles a lot, and so I mean, the plans and the things we talk about doing in our lives require us to like solidly be together. You know, like moving to England together, or moving to Ireland together, things like that. Like, you don't do that just while dating. I would not do a British style at all. That was too much for me. Kudos to him for that. I think it's fantastic, but for me and for Oates, that's just too much. So yeah, I couldn't do it that way, and that's the thing. A lot of it is respecting Oates' idea of being very much an introvert. If I did in front of people, she wouldn't want anyone else there, really, except for maybe the people at the pho restaurant. So yeah. And you can to a Red Fair team at home, so no one around. Oh, gotcha. I mean, there are a few people I wouldn't mind having about. Joja Cola. Who's Joja Cola? I don't know if we have any Joja Cola. Ooh, but that CD can be turned into fine. Oh, I should have gotten rid of the stick. I mean, you don't want me to show up? I mean, we've never met. Get out of my way! Here, have an eel. Better fucking... Her! The blue-haired chick. That's who I married in my main game. Better cancel those skydiving lessons, tell me. Oh, that's good. Might as well take these fish to the thing. I'm actually going to have a best ma'am if we even did a wedding. We've already talked about if we got married, we just do the courthouse thing, because she's not religious. Let me rephrase this. She's actively against church things for, I say, logical reasons. You know, the whole corruption shenanigan. It really just bothers her, and I get it. But then also, just, it's not a thing to me. It's... Oh, hi, Oates. We were not talking about you at all. Nope, we were talking about how Mage and British and I are gonna make a new YouTube channel where we react to hardcore porn. Don't read the chat. Go away. Go away. Go away. I will push you. I love you. You saw nothing. She's smiling, so that's a good sign. Quick, spam the chat. Spam the chat. Almost there, almost there, almost there, almost there. Good. Cool. Thanks, chat. Right, sorry. Well, that's the thing, Jim. Hardcore high-quality pornography. Hi, Utz. Hey, look. I'm, like, vastly increasing my comment rate by spamming. Thanks, guys. You're the best. I have a herring in there. Do I have a sardine? An anchovy. I don't have a smallmouth bass. Put a regular one in there. I'm gonna keep algae as well because you can cook. I want to cook in this file. I never cook. Fill the fish. Oh, we need to keep an eel. Shut up, Oats. You don't stop knowing how technology works. Go sew stuff. Ooh, ice cream. Damn, Animon, I'm hungry. Mint candy. Ew, I don't like mint. No, thank you. You guys are the best. I hope you know that. And that's one thing British and I have talked about, like, extensively with just each other, is that we have a phenomenal community. And it's great because it makes doing this kind of thing so much more fun when you have this kind of interaction. Oh, no, the spam, you're good. Thank you, though. Yeah, you spammed well. Either the chat is spamming or I'm having a stroke. The chat is spamming, Mage, because we are sneaky people. But also, Mage, you're having a stroke, so, we'll miss you. That's oddly dark, I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to clear some of these rocks. Because they're ugly! And we've got energy left over in the day, so might as well... Ooh, got some more coal. Alright, I need to pause real quick. What's happening? Just stuck and awkward. It's porn, but story really good. Yeah, it's gonna be like, you know, the modern day I read Playboy for the articles thing. I'm really excited for the commentary on this new show. Oh, cool, I can do both. Oh, good. See, now I feel like I've joked about it enough that I actually have to do it, but, like, can you make a channel on, like, Pornhub or something? I don't know how it works. I'm bad enough with YouTube. I can't learn a new platform. Right. As a teacher, I probably shouldn't have a Pornhub account. That would be bad. I mean, I have 2 students that already found out that I have a YouTube account, and they're, like, trying to find it, so I just keep telling them, like, yeah, look up my name, since my name is not any way related to my YouTube account. Like, we can't find it, and I'm like, yep. Like, why not? I was like, it's not child appropriate. Like, do you curse a lot? I'm like, yes, I curse a lot, so no, you can't watch. And like, oh. I was like, look, because, I mean, these are the older kids that are here for the summer. I was like, look, at the end of summer, I'll talk to your parents, or you talk to your parents and have them ask me for the information, and I will give them the information. But only if your parents ask, and I will explain to them why I think it's a bad idea. I mean, you guys remember episode 7 of the Pokemon Versus? I named it To Whatsville because in the episode, I said, fuck it to Cuntsville. So, you know, there's a reason I don't want kids watching my content, because that's the kind of language I use. Mining level 2. Nice. Wow, look at all that money from foraging. Leaks. WikiLeaks. I'm very glad, though, that my community is okay with how I curse, because it happens a lot. Can we get a 3rd day of rain in a row? Flower dance. Well, I don't have anyone that likes me. On my Switch, I'm married. Oh geez, those staircases save their... Yeah. Oh, what's up, boy? Probably shouldn't call Black Man boy. as an American. Mushrooms or bats? Mushrooms or bats? I think with this farm we'll actually get mushrooms sometimes, so I'm tempted to just go. Let's just go bats. I never go bats. Sorry, Chad, I picked for us. I'm terrible. TRBL terrible. Yes, the dance tomorrow. Cool, someone picked bats, so we're good. See, now I'm regretting not doing the parsnips because I'm like, we've had 2 days of rain. I've only would have had to water them twice. Bats, I'm not gonna lie, are a very slow start, but they're good. Okay, we have a couple days of spring left. I need to finish. Let's go finish that. So that. What else? Cauliflower, green bean, potato, parsnip. I only have a gold parsnip. Son of a poop. Patrick was in the Marine Corps. I finally got him to stop saying the F-bomb literally every other word. Yeah, I've got a few Marine friends, and yeah, they curse a lot. Like, I apologize if my kind of, like, you know, continuous cursing bothers you. I'm very comfortable when it comes to the streaming or the Let's Playing. So it's a level of comfort. Are there any fish I can only get in spring that I need for the community bundle? Dave wasn't a Marine. Yeah, he was. He was Marine or Army? He was military. I forget which branch he served in, but he deployed and everything. Dave very much is a military man. That's true, if cursing bothered you. Yeah, I mean, Army medic is scarier than being an Army soldier, to be, in my opinion, because it's like when my grandpa was the radio guy back in the Korean War. You're the guy they want to shoot. You take down the radio guy, or you take down the medic, well, because he was a field medic. He actually had to run out where stuff happened. He had a few going into, you know, those houses with guns ablazing kind of stuff. He's got some stories that are less than fun to listen to because it's sad. Something about military that they learn to cuss even more. I mean, it's a very serious job, so I think that might be a big part of it is, yeah, a way of coping, as Telly said. It's, you know, you curse when you're upset or when you're overly excited, which is why I curse in Let's Plays because I'm overly excited. Mage Curse is better than me, though. He's more unique. It might be from an American perspective, though, to be fair. Because since I don't hear what he says as often over here, that might just be it. Oh, shoot. We need to go slay 8 monsters. Nothing. Ooh, stuff. Yeah, we'll give this to Linus. But yeah, so I mean, that's a big reason I feel that Americans like listening to British people speak is because it's our language that we understand, but different, you know? Same with Australia. And so I don't know if Australians and, ooh, another book, if Australians and British folk like hearing Americans speak. I would kind of imagine not because, like, we're in every major movie. So it's kind of like they hear us enough, I would think, but I don't know. I don't know. Another book! The check's in the mail for Telly. I mean, yeah, I mean, I've said it long ago. Americans like the British accent. It's one of the reasons I started watching Mage in the first place. I was looking for, I want to say Final Fantasy IX Let's Plays. I think that's what I started watching Mage on. And I was like, no, I was listening to this guy. I was like, the American dude I found sounded really, like, whiny. He's like, and I was like, shut up, I want to punch you. I'm not even a bully and I want to punch you. And a few others just, like, dawdled too long and they were over-explanatory or something. And Mage just, like, said, I love this game. We're going to play this game. And he just got into it, which was fantastic. And so to me, that was a big thing. Plus, like I said, we like the British accent. That's why watching Doctor Who right now is fantastic. Like, we watched Merlin all the way through, which, by the way, if you've not watched Merlin, turn my shit off and go watch that now. Um, and we now have a joke in the house of Britain's got 5 actors. Because we keep seeing, like, actors from Merlin and other shows we've watched from England that they all keep popping in. I'm just like, do you guys just have, like, 5 fucking actors? And I'm fine with it. Because they're great, but it's like, it's funny. It's funny that your television actors are shared so much, while in the United States, you don't see that as often. Crystal, you need to watch Merlin. It is a phenomenal show. It's brilliant. Wow, his original Dark Chronicle LP, no offense, was terrible. And I mean audio wise. It's like his Jackson Dexter one. I couldn't watch it because I couldn't freaking hear him. Um, but yeah, were there any fish? Can everyone check if there are any fish in the bundle um that are only findable in spring? It's hard to find time with that. That's fair. Yeah, I mean, once you have a baby, things are very different. Um, no regrets. See, I don't really care for the Assassin's Creed games, so I've not watched his Let's Plays of those. I watched some of his stream of the Egyptian one, but I just don't care for that game style very much. There's a lot of actor sharing. And that's the thing. I like that because it lets you kind of connect to the actors and actresses to where you can be like, oh, sweet, it's them again. Like, I can't remember her name. She's a black actress from the UK. In Doctor Who, she played Martha Jones. She was a companion for... What? What? Okay, apparently she's in Sense8 as well. But she plays Martha Jones in Doctor Who. And she plays Dr. Sharp in the show Amsterdam, which is an American show. And she's fantastic as an actress. Apparently, she likes to play doctors because she's a student of medicine in Doctor Who, and a doctor, obviously, of oncology in Amsterdam. And she's just a great actress, and she's incredibly attractive. And apparently, she doesn't age because in New Amsterdam, she's like 40 something. I'm like, I thought she was like 28, 32, something like that. Um, and then I loved Rose, Billy Piper, I believe her name is. I loved her as an actress, and as she got older, her overbite got greater, and for some reason, I find that very attractive in her. Like the width of her jaw mixed with the overbite works really well for her. And then the woman that was the really annoying person in the office, she came in later. She was the British woman that came in later, and everyone hated her. She was super annoying. She was a companion. In Doctor Who as well, playing a woman named Donna. She's a comedian out in Britain, and I liked her a lot. She was a great companion. And right now we have something Jillian, the redhead, and she's pretty good. She's very different. She actually has a very me personality, which makes it less enjoyable to watch, but it's just different. How the actual fuck do you do that fishing shit? I played Breath of Fire 3. That's how. Facts. I love that your mom talks shit on you, Tally, about being bad at fishing in this game. Like, I've literally heard her in the background, well, you're just no good at it. And I was like, who plays a nurse in the show Casualty? The annoying Donna woman? She's super fucking loud. Is Dylan Moran doing anything lately? Because I loved Black's books, and I wish that show never ended. Same with Rich Iode in IT Crowd. Like, you guys have some super fun and awkward actors. Like, the U.S. is not great at letting weird people act. They just get people that can act oddly, but, like, aren't like that in their own lives. Ooh, big mouth or largemouth bass. Sweet. It's really easy just to move and stick up or down. Yeah, it's a stick. I just use the square command. Square key. Yeah, I don't think you can use the analog stick. I'll reach out in a second. Can't say I'm a fan of much British TV. Really? That's fair. Like, I mean, I don't watch television here, but like, I used to watch TV as a teenager and stuff. So, like, like, I used to watch things like Everybody Loves Raymond and Friends and stuff like that, and they were fine. But like, everyone's obsessed with Friends, and I'm just like, I've watched it all once or twice. I'm done. I'm good. I don't need to watch it again. I'd rather watch The Office again or Parks and Rec. So Netflix is my channel now. That and Hulu and Amazon Prime. Um, and so for me, a lot of it's that I've over the years had to discover a lot of British stuff. Like I started with Coupling, which I thought was a better version of Friends for how I prefer to watch television. Um, because Friends just has too many annoying episodes where I'm just like, oh joy, Ross is being a bitch again, or Monica won't shut the fuck up again, or Rachel's just being an annoying rich bitch again. And I can only do that for so long, and that's why I have a hard time always watching Friends, because the characters just kind of like if it was all Joey and Chandler, I'd be set because they never bother me. But oh, and Phoebe, but the other characters they just have so many annoying shows. Frasier was great. I really liked Cheers. I like a lot of the older shows. I really like the Cosby Show as well, regardless of him being a freaking rapist. It's still a funny show. I can put what happens behind me for the sake of enjoyment. I can still dislike the guy. Um, but that's the thing. I grew up watching Friends as well, but it's like I said, the characters get annoying to me. I don't like the archetypes that well. Coupling just seemed more realistic to me. Like the people were just kind of normal, and I liked that a lot. Doctor Who obviously is very different. I'm not usually into sci-fi, but it's kind of nice that I am liking sci-fi. Um, Merlin was that was just a brilliant show. My favorite character was actually Gaius, Merlin's mentor in the show. I love that actor. I love old dudes as actors because I like that archetype of the wise old teacher. Um, it's probably my favorite archetype in storytelling. Is the mentor. If anyone's into literature analysis, the mentor is always my favorite archetype. Not so much the hero. That's probably what I like about Doctor Who, though. He's a hero and a mentor at the same time, so he fuses archetypes. And then I loved the David Tennant Doctor the most. I'm currently on Matt Smith, and he's pretty good. Golden Girls was really good, dude. Sophia, oh, that little lady was so savage. I never liked MASH or Bonanza or Andy Griffith. I never got into those shows, but I loved the Munsters. See, it got rushed, but it didn't get rushed at the same time. Like they didn't have they had a lot of seasons. I feel like I believe that Merlin felt rushed because it started picking up steam as opposed to having so many filler episodes. Like, because Merlin would have like episode 1 and 2 would be a big story progression, then 3 would be a pure filler, 4 would be like a kind of casual walk into the story again, then the 5 would be an episode. And they did a lot of basically filler episodes that didn't matter to the story progression at all. And the last 2 seasons were just every episode was story progression. So I thought that was fine. I never felt that that Merlin was rushed. I mean, I wish they would have given a little more backstory, like that once from one season to another, like Morgana had been missing for like a solid year or 2 years. So I wish they would have talked about that more. But that's about it. Yeah, I didn't feel like it was rushed at all. It was just, I thought it was a really good show. I didn't like that Matt Smith as a Doctor Who, but we played. See, I didn't like him in the beginning, but as you go on, you learn more about River Song and stuff. I feel like his reactions to River Song are as good as what David Tennant's would have been. So I'm not upset. He's a different Doctor. I mean, I really loved the very first Doctor. He was super goofy, and to me, that just somehow fits so well. So moving to David Tennant was rough for the beginning. Then I fell in love with the man, and now I don't think I'll fall in love with I don't know who River Tam is, so don't spoil anything. But yeah, like Matt Smith is a more. I would say David Tennant's a more grown-up Doctor, and Matt Smith is a more. I don't know. I think he's a very conflicted doctor. No, I've not watched Firefly. Doctor Who is really my first real foray into enjoying sci-fi, which is why I'm really glad I'm liking it. Because normally I don't like sci-fi. So it's a good thing for me. Good thing. Is that a chub as well? It is, so fuck off. Largemouth bass. Bullhead's already in there. Let's actually take that one out. Okay. Sell the rest. You and me are going to have a chat about what... I mean, I'll watch it eventually. I'm on Doctor Who right now, so it's not happening anytime soon. I've got like 5 more seasons to go. I'm really interested in getting into the female Doctor Who. I know there's a lot of controversy about that. People are like, you can't just make her female. It's like, literally throughout every season, he has talked about, I've been a woman before. So, I mean, it's not like they pulled it out of their buttholes. He talked about other Time Lords having been women and men before. It's nothing new. It's part of the Time Lord story. So, when people were all uppity about Doctor Who becoming a woman, I'm just like, shut up. Yeah, I know Firefly only has like 1 season or some stupid thing like that, so that's unfortunate. That's also a reason I haven't watched it, because I was like, I don't want to get into it and then be sad. So, what's it called? Yeah, so I'm really enjoying Doctor Who right now, and I'm gonna keep it that way. This away. Probably use speed grow in the summer when we use something that can grow again and again and again. And that's a good day. 10 o'clock, got a lot done. Not a fan of that doctor, the way she plays it a bit oot to me. Okay. I mean, that's the thing. Every doctor is really different. And so that, to me, is the interesting thing. Is like I said, I didn't like Matt Smith like the first season he was in. And now I'm really starting to like him. I'm like, he's really good. He's not the same as Tennant, but he's really good. So I'm not mad at all. Like, here's the thing. I'm just like, who's the Doctor's companion going to be in that one? Is it a guy? Nobody tell me. Because the front cover on Amazon doesn't show a thing. It just shows her very, very pretty face. So, you know, I personally just want Rose to come back. And I'm really sad that they didn't make Rose a doctor. Because technically she could be, due to how she kind of absorbed the time vortex of the TARDIS. So it kind of shows that her body can handle that kind of thing, whilst Donna's could not. When she became, you know, Dr. Donna. Thank you, Ood. Yeah, the Master comes back. Huh! That'll be fun. The funny thing is, the guy that played the Master was originally supposed to be the next Doctor before they picked Matt Smith. And then they're like, no, we're going to make you the Master instead. And because I guess Tennant didn't want to necessarily end right away, but there's BBC issues, apparently. One of Tennant's last lines, or his last line as a doctor, was, I don't want to go. The writer wrote that in for David to kind of be like, that you can at least say this to the BBC and say this to the fans, because he wanted to stop, but not that early. I learned that by reading interviews. The Master has been a woman on multiple occasions. The Doctor has more than one helper, but I'm okay. I mean, Matt Smith's already had. No, he's only had Amelia. Roy doesn't count. He's the Mickey. I'm not lying. I'm very glad Mickey's gone. Like, that was the only downfall of having Rose around, is that you knew Mickey would show up. I don't like him as a character, and him suddenly marrying Martha Jones, that was cool, but there was no story to support it, which was unfortunate, because it just happened. I'm like, okay, that's fine. He's got good taste in women, I'll say that much. But yeah, it was weird. But it was fine. Let's put this... Ooh, 3 potatoes. Might as well put all 3 in. Let's do this. No one looked up the fish bundles for me. You guys hate me. Flower dance has begun. I don't care. No one likes me, so I'm not going to get anything from it. Yeah, we got a few days left of spring, which unfortunately we will not finish in this stream because I've got to finish Legends of Grimrock today, because I'm told I'm at the end of Grimrock, so Excited / nervous to finish Grimrock, because I feel like we're going to have a few deaths. Quite a few deaths. No questicles. Okay, I've already given Linus. Spring fish bundle. Yeah, like, is there anything I can only get? There's no spring fish bundle. It's, fish are done by location. That's why I'm asking if there are any things that are only catchable in spring. Okay, I've got 3 of those. I just don't have the sturgeon, which I think is next thing. Pufferfish is morning during the summer, I want to say. The rainbow trout, I want to say, is summer. Ocean. Tuna, I want to say, is also summer. What do we want to do, guys? Do we want to go into the mines? Do we want to fish? Or do we want to clean up? We need to clean up the farm. It's a disaster. No, I need to build a silo. That's what I need to do. So I don't have any materials on me, so I'm just going to go back and just pick up a ton of... I think I need clay for the silo. We'll pick up clay, wood, and stone just to kind of be sure we have everything we need. And we'll build a silo, because the earlier you can get one, the more hay you can stock up. And hay! That's a great idea. So, clay, stone, and wood. Let's give some water to Moses. Does watering your pet's bowl matter at all? Or is it just petting your animal? Okay, the bats are not active yet. Shame on them. Ah. Sorry, my nose is going nuts, and I need to drink coffee, so steering's gonna get pretty bad with my right hand. Funny how when I'm right-handed, my steering sucks. I can get sunfish in the spring? Oh god, they're all closed for the thing. So anchovy, bass. Where's a sunfish found? Is that the river? I have herring. I have anchovy and basses. I think sunfish are the river. I think they're a morning fish. I have sardines. I'm trying to think of things I don't have in my box ATM. That's right. I'm so cool, I speak acronyms. Okay, Sunfish River. Cool, I was right. Oh, okay. I thought they were morning. I didn't realize they went all the way to 7 p.m. During the day. Makes sense. You guys are great. Hope you know that. I think... What are your guys' favorite tracks in this game? I think mine's the horseradish dance. I just really love that. I really wish that when you went to the jukebox in the saloon to pick a song, that once you left, it would keep that song going, kind of as a way to dictate your soundtrack to some extent. Well, I can't get Ledge until I'm ranked 10, so I'm not fussed about that. Really, halibut is the only spring only. I think you should go fishing tomorrow just for the halibut. Wow, Mage. I literally had to think about that for a second. I was like, ah, quality. Quality. I don't know how the names of the tracks will tell you, so... Gotcha. Well, we'll go visit the saloon after this fishing extravaganza. Oh, God. See, every time I hear a pun and I'm thinking about video games, it just makes my wanting to play Dragon Quest 7, like, greater and greater. So, I mean, I know it's sad to say, but I cannot wait to finish Ni no Kuni. I know Ni no Kuni is very pun-filled, but it's more so in the items and monsters, and less so in just how people talk. So, yeah, I mean, it's a great game, don't get me wrong, but... I don't know. I'm ready to be done. I don't know how much of the post-game dungeon stuff I'll do in Ni no Kuni. Because because honestly, I didn't find it all that interesting. Because it's just combats. If I remember right. But, you know, we'll see as we get there. I'm not going to rush it, and I want to play as much of the game as is fun and everything. I definitely am going to finish that Soul Sim trial because I want to finish rank S because I want the familiar you get from completing rank S. Yeah, I was ready to be done with the latest Harry Potter game about it. Yeah, I read someone asked you if you liked, and you said you weren't really liking it. Why don't you like it that much? Well, why would I do the post game in Dark Cloud? Dark Cloud's just a grind. It's a dungeon crawl, and it's not something I feel I should have let's played. That is a stream game. And I know that now. I did Dark Cloud out of nostalgia because my brother always played it and I never did. And now I see why I never really played it. There's a good chance I'll never play Dark Cloud again. And if I do, it'll just be incredibly casually. Where I'll probably never finish the game again. Because to me, Dark Cloud is just... It's basically like playing Diablo or something like that, just from a different perspective. So, I mean, it's just a grind. And the combat's not interesting enough because once I got Xiao to be as strong as she was, what's the point of using anyone else? Dark Chronicle is a better game, I think. You only have 2 characters to deal with, and it's better that way. Have a good one, Telly. Chat you later. Alright, so we got our sunfish. I'd like to have a second one, though, just so we can have it in the bin. I'm really sad in Dark Chronicle, though, that the monster transformations are such crap. Because it's such a cool system. But the fact that they're nowhere near as good as Steve just makes them, like, what's the point? I mean, to put it nicely, they're terrible. And I've looked up guides and everything, and everyone's like, they suck. Like, people that go in-depth to the game, like people that speedrun the game, things like that, that optimize, they're like, they suck. And that's just it. So it's really unfortunate because I wanted to do a playthrough that utilized the monster coins. And then when I learned that they were horrific, I was like, well, probably not going to let's play that game now. And I'm like, I wouldn't do a Steve run because, well, that's just OP. If you do it right, you can never get hit with Steve. And you can do things so fast that, yeah. So that's an unfortunate one, but it is a much better game than Dark Cloud 1. You know, they just got better, which is ideal. The only real reason to do is to get gems. Yeah. Just for the gems. Yeah, no permanent weapon breaks, because that was a very rough mechanic in Dark Cloud. So, alright, we're not getting another sunfish. We'll fish until 7. Oh, or we'll fish until the end. Yeah, this is our last fish. Because our energy says so, and I don't feel like using any stuff. This is definitely not a sunfish, but that's okay. We've made some money. That's for sure. And we're getting closer to leveling up to level 5. There are only a few really good monster transformations, but they're all late game and hard. Yeah, that's the thing. It's just not worth it. And that's the unfortunate part, is that it's not worth it. It should be. Oh, it's locked? Bullshit. I hate the flower dance day. I hate it. Oh, I know I caught a sunfish. I wanted to catch a second one. So I could have one in the box, just in case someone wanted it for a gift or something. I'm switching to Grimrock. We're doing Grimrock at the normal 12:30 time, so that's coming up in 25 minutes. I've already eaten, though, so I don't necessarily have to have a big 30-minute break between things. Between the streams. Now I just need a rainbow trout. Pretty sure that's a rainbow trout. Tiger trout. I love using the place. Thank you, by the way, Mage, for the app or whatever you call them on computers. You told me to get for PlayStation 2 or PlayStation 4 controller, because the motion pad I can use as a mouse, which is super great when you have a microphone in front of your face, because the way my mic setup is my boom stand comes from my right side to the middle of my body. So my right arm is basically trapped. That's why I'll hit my boom stand and the mic sometimes. Oh, the PS4 controller thing. Yeah, it's very great, and I love. It feels better than using the Xbox controller because the Xbox controller is big. Like I'm only 5'5", so that means I also just have small hands. They're not like tiny hands, but they're small enough to call them small hands. Got very small hands, guys. But actually, no. Oats has small hands, as she says, child size. And yes, it's as creepy as it sounds. Um, but yeah, she literally buys child clothes. It's hilarious. Saves money. And much cooler design options. So we didn't make a ton of money off of fishing, unfortunately. You won't be able to get the tiger trout until fall. That's what I thought, yeah. You can't finish the community center until winter unless you get like lucky buys from the caravan, the wandering lady. So I'm not in a rush. Like I'm not someone that's like, oh, I've got to rush to community center. No, I love not having the community center done until a while because I want to have fun with it. Did I put fast grow on the strawberries? Oh, cool. I'm impressive. I think I might get 3 harvests from the strawberries. That's lovely. I think I might have put speed grow down. If so, good job, Soul. That's smart thinking. I also have a child-sized hand, so it definitely saves money. See, you and Alexander can share gloves. All right, Frank. Thank you for scaring off crows, but stop talking to me. Anyone disturbed that the scarecrows can talk in this game? Is it just me? Is it just me? All right, so we're gonna do today, and then call the stream and move into Rimrock. There, now we have parsnips. So I've got to remember to get a silo started because that's another thing is we need to clear out the farm, but I want to be able to cut down the grass too. I have a strategy in this game though where I leave random clumps of grass there so they can continue to propagate again and again. And that's an easier way than to kind of avoid having to go to Marnie to get wheat or hay, whatever, or to Pierre and get grass grow. I don't like Pierre. He's kind of a douche. I'll read chat in a second. Oh, good, we made it. PS4 controller. Child, I remember rightly, you fertilized them at the very least. I think I did speed grow though, because we shouldn't have. You're only supposed to get 2 harvests of strawberries if you do the strawberry technique. But I think I used speed grow, but I'm not certain. Can I even make speed grow? I can. No, I didn't do it. And we didn't get the speed grow until like this stream. So yeah, they've definitely got just regular. So I don't think I'll get another strawberry harvest. But I'm going to water them anyways just in case. Because we still have today and 2 days after. Okay, when you switch over, I'll probably have to head out to my cookout. Sounds good, Jim. Glad to have you. Basically it. Basically it. Whenever I say basically like that with like a hard B, it makes me remember this customer I used to have at Starbucks when I worked there. He was this Mexican dude that primarily spoke Spanish. You can tell that by how he pronounced things. And he'd be like, "I want a pint of coffee." And it was just a very hard B, like an aggressive B, and I loved it. Because growing up right next to Mexico made me really appreciate the Spanish language. And so... Already? Wow! That's early. Alright, blackberries. Do I need you for... Yes, fall. Awesome. Oh no, the bats are attacking. So what we're going to do today... Ooh, I'll tell you this. We're going to do this. I'll take it. Right, we need to go to What's-Her-Face. How long did you work at Starbucks? About 2.5 years. They offered me, for the longest time, I wanted to be a shift supervisor. And then when they finally offered me the job, I declined it because the pay increase would have been 25 cents. They're like, "We'll go up even more." And I was like, "Well, I don't plan to be here too much longer after this." And so I didn't find the extra work I'd have to do worth it. So yeah, I was just a barista the whole time. But then over time I started working at like locally owned coffee shops, and that's where I was really happy. Um, Back. I don't have the copper bars. I mean, can I do a chicken coop? I think I can. I mean, I could do a barn, but I have nothing to feed them, so I'm not gonna do that. I mean, I liked my time at Starbucks. I learned a lot. I went through the Coffee Master program, so I got the Coffee and Tea Master program, I should say. So I did learn a lot and for free, which was fantastic. But yeah, it was just good to get out because I didn't like working in the corporate kind of thing. All right, you're supposed to talk to people too. They like you more if you talk to them. Um, um, um. What if we can get fishing up to level 5 before we call session? That would be nice. Your love of teas and coffee makes sense now. Yeah, I mean, so I've been a barista for a total of like, 6 years. Yeah, when Oates and I were first dating, I was working at a coffee shop. Oh no, I was stuck in that stupid chat thing. When we first started dating, I was working at a coffee shop. It was actually a chocolate shop. Makes some amazing chocolates. I'm not gonna lie, the owner's batshit insane, but the chocolate is amazing. But it was a coffee shop, and I was a barista there. And so she came, and I made her what we called a chamocha, which was we had this high quality hot chocolate mix. As high quality as you can get when you're making it from a powder, but it was a good brand. It was really good. And we would, add espresso to it, so it was like a fancier mocha. We just called it chamocha, and I made her one of those. I think I mixed the dark chocolate and the Mexican spice, so, cinnamon, a little bit of chili, and she just loved it. But I would, like, I know I was a good barista, and I loved it, and that's probably why I was good at it, because I really liked it. It was just fun to make a drink. It was fun to talk to people, because, you are bringing them a sense of happiness and comfort when you give them a coffee. And so it's just one of those things that you'll find to appreciate the little things. But I would be like on my lunch break, and I would just hang out in the front room eating my lunch and stuff. And random customers would often come and be like, "Hey, I know you're on break, but could you make my drink? Because you make it better." And I'm like, "Oh, shucks. Of course I'll stop my break for that." And then they'd usually tip me like $3 or $4 as well. So I'm just like, I mean, it was nice when you could walk away from work every day with an extra $30 sitting in your pocket because cash tips were so good there. So at the end of the day, I probably made more money as a barista there than I do as a preschool teacher now, which is sad because my hourly wage was like $2 less at the shop. But again, the tips from both card and cash typically averaged about $30 to $50 a day. I worked 5 days a week. Well, you do the math. That's pretty solid. And just always having cash was nice because that meant that I used my card less, which means the money that went in my bank account from paychecks stayed there instead of going towards paying off a credit card or something, So I do miss that. And I do my this is a little random and I'm rambling, but it's what it is. I'm doing my student teaching in September basically it's my final for school student teaching. It'll be a 12-week process. And when I'm done, I'll be qualified to be a teacher and I'll start applying for teaching jobs, because you might get like a teacher gets sick and you get a long-term sub job and then you end up getting a full-time teaching job the next year kind of stuff. That's how it often happens with people, the first year teachers. But there's a chance that I might just leave the teaching field for the rest of the year and just go back to being a barista for a little bit because I miss it a lot and it's a lot less stressful and it's more money. I mean, preschool at a private school, don't let it fool you. Private school teachers make less money. Like they're like, "Hey, do you want to stay at our school and we can reopen our kindergarten program?" And I was like, "Well, how much can you pay me?" And they said, "Oh, about $29,000 to $30,000 a year." And I was like, "Cool, first year teacher in Jeffco will pay me about $35,000 to $40,000 a year." So I got student loans that are going to start activating and you're going to start accruing interest. So I need to start making proper money. How does what happen? The private school giving you less money? I don't know. Read probably. Because I know what parents are paying. Parents pay about $1,000 a month to have their children at our school. We have 200 children, something like that. We have a lot of kids in our school, so we have a lot of money coming in. But I think it's because, our school doesn't get state funding, so there's a lot of things that they have to pay for everything, while a public school, the state pays for all of it. So, it's different. So I can understand the business model of it all. I don't have to like it. There's also a friend of mine that is a headmaster of a private school in Arkansas, and he wants me to come work for him when I'm done with school. And I was like, one, I don't want to live in Arkansas, and two, the pay would be like $21,000 a year, and I was like, that's grossly small. So yeah, I mean, I know the cost of living in his area, it's in Eureka Springs of Arkansas, is like half of what it is here, so it'd kind of be like having more money, but I don't want to live in Arkansas. It's just not my thing. I've been there, a lot of my family's from there, and it's not the kind of lifestyle I want. Yeah, I don't want to be hillbilly, but it's like I've looked into the food scene out there and the grocery stores, and like I wouldn't be able to cook the same. I wouldn't be able to eat the same. The food is far less healthy there because it's a more rural area, so it's a lot of older Southern style of cooking, and that's typically not that healthy. There's a lot of oil and grease involved, so I just don't want that. I don't want to leave my Asian food basically. That's my stuff. I need to be able to have Asian and or Indian food to be happy. Hi, Demetrius. Thanks for the bats. We got a blackberry. I'm going to go give to the community center just to get it out of my inventory. And hey, we reached level 5 fishing. Nice. Oh, I should go to the... Oh, no, it's already 5 o'clock. We have, like, no energy. I wanted to go to the mines to see if we could get to, that thing, level 2. But what I will do instead is go south from our farm, and I mean, we're already here. Need the hardwood of 10, which is not hard to come by. Get it? Because it's hardwood? God, I'm clever. Sorry. Or am I? Or am I? And let's see if any of these fish from Ziviva. No. There you go. I love fishing in this game. It's so good. But yeah, let's go see if we can do a little more foraging. So if we can get our foraging up to level 5, that would be super lovely. Boom. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. But yeah, so that's my... Ooh, a field snack, heck yeah. That's my possible tentative plan. There's also a chance I'll just stay at the preschool, but I'm in an upset mood with the preschool right now because when they asked me to take over for the pre-kindergarten class, to become the head teacher there, I was told that I would be paid more. I'm not being paid more. I'm making more money because I'm working more hours, but my pay has not changed a cent. And so that does bother me because I'm working, I would say, 2 to 3 times harder and doing more. That's upsetting. So, and the owner of the school, who I'm apparently supposed to talk to about the pay increase, has been gone for a month and a half on a boat touring Scandinavia and Russia. So can't talk to her. And I'm just like, well, even if I do get paid, like I get a pay increase now, I'll still be like, well, am I going to get a retroactive pay for all the time that I should have had an increase? Because I don't know. Or they might use the excuse of, well, when you start your student teaching, you'll be working less, and I'll be like, I don't care if I can change my pay back down. But I feel like I deserve to be paid, I do. I'm one of those people that feels like, you know, an employer shows their appreciation for an employee through proper treatment and proper pay. Um, I mean, she's super nice. Like the owner of our school is a super nice lady, and she's really good at keeping a distance because she doesn't really need to be a part of the ins and outs of school of the daily basis because she's not a teacher. She doesn't know all the stuff. So I'm glad she keeps a distance, but she's also socially awkward. Like, she'll insult you without meaning to insult you. Miss Pants. If my power suddenly goes out, my cat is climbing on my wires. But ladies and gentlemen, that is the stream for Stardew Valley. I will be back in about 10 to 15 minutes. Ooh, farming up. Oh, proficiency. And I don't understand the trapper one. Sawed off. That's not really how private school works, so we can talk more about that in Grimrock, though. But I'll be gone for 10 to 15 minutes as I set up. And oh my god, look at that money. Thank you, strawberries. We're going to go into summer with a lot of money. So thank you guys so much for watching this stream of Stardew Valley. It's so nice to be back into this game. I want to try to make this more common because maybe alternate between this and Dead Cells, but I'm not as much in a Dead Cells mood right now because I'm starting to get into a repetitive notion of it. So I just need a little break from it. So we're going to probably do this for a little while. But let's go see if we can finish Legend of Grimrock today because we should. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys in a few minutes. Until then, bye-bye for now.